What's the most uncomfortable physical sensation for you? I'm ticklish and I absolutely hate it. Everyone assumes you like it because you're laughing, but truth be told, when someone tickles me, I want to beat the crap out of them. This one. I can't be held responsible for kicking you or punching you in the face if you are tickling me. It's an unwanted touch, so I return fire. I'm like this on the soles of my feet. Oh wow, I thought it was only me. I have to warn partners in advance that I will not be responsible for what happens if they tickle my feet. I go life or death. My siblings used to hold me down and tickle me. If I ever tickle an SO, it's always a quick gotcha, and never a prolonged situation or trying to hold them down. Then I usually put pressure on the spot so it doesn't cause them to itch afterwards. I just like the instant reaction. I don't like making them feel bad. Sore throat. Just not being able to swallow or eat anything without it hurting is the worst thing in the world. Not being able to sleep either. This is the worst part. I can deal with all the other cold and flu symptoms, but a sore throat is miserable, especially when I want to sleep. I really don't like the feeling of touching certain types of fabric, like microfiber cloths, when my hands are dry and chapped during the winter. I also don't particularly like the greasy feeling my hands have after applying lotion. The feeling of my legs rubbing against each other when I'm wearing nylons is also unpleasant. Oh, and a hangnail snagging on something? I don't like that either. The dry skin on microfiber towels. Just reading or typing it makes my skin crawl. I hate this too. And with plain cotton t-shirts that have been washed a bunch and certain textures of towels, have to put on lotion or something first. Microfiber towels are the worst. It's like this millions of scratchy things that has a weird hint of almost stickiness. Touching unglazed pottery or terracotta, that feeling makes me want to curl up into a ball. I'd never met anyone else who had the same aversion until I met my wife.
Vibration on my teeth or biting something very cold. OMG, I fucking hate vibration on my teeth. Like, how did people use electric toothbrushes? This seems to be a unique take. I haven't heard. I don't experience any sort of discomfort or oddities when using my electric toothbrush. What about it annoys or discomforts you?
The sensation of it on my teeth makes my skin crawl. To me, it feels like it's a side effect of making the bad bacteria crawl away from eating my teeth. TBF, I went to the dentist today and have no cavities after 3 years, no professional cleaning. I swear, I'm not an ad. Just deal with 4 minutes a day total over 2 sessions of vibrating hell, and your teeth will thank you. Unless you're some master with a handbrush, I guess. The infamous itchy asshole. I came here to say hemorrhoids. The ultimate itchy asshole, lol. When you get that itch on the back of the roof of your mouth, so you try to do the whole tongue rub against it, but it doesn't work. Then you gotta do that sucky, clicky thing that's too loud and weird to do in the presence of others. Literally did this as I was reading the comment, and then you go, nope, it's farther back, and gotta try to do it with the back of your tongue, but you can't move it like that? I do something weird to scratch that itch. I put my tongue against the roof of my mouth, then drop the front of my tongue down and suck out the air so I create some vacuum in my mouth. And slowly I drop my tongue in the back so air from my lungs seeps past right on that itch, making a sort of scraping sound by the roof of my mouth vibrating against my tongue. Anxiety. And in effect, a panic attack. That feeling like you're suffocating and the entire world is collapsing on you, on top of the embarrassment you feel because you're freaking the fuck out and there's nothing you can do about it. Don't forget that death is coming feeling, but you know nothing is wrong as you get tunnel vision and need to sit down in the middle of a store aisle because a baby is screaming and the lights are suddenly very loud and bright. Yes, I agree with that. I suffered what initially thought was heart attack, but turned out to be a panic attack. I had several of them over a period of time, and it was painful beyond belief. Literally thought I was dying. Tingling and numb arms, severe chest pains, and lightheaded. I was going through a period of time with my nan being ill for a while and passing away. I was devastated. It appeared it was stress-related, and it had built up internally, and it unleashed hell on me. The very last one I had was on the day of my nan's funeral. That was over 5 years ago. I never went on medication before, during, or after. Stress affects people in many ways. Panic attacks are one of them. A short pause. A new month, the same old goal. 100 subscribers. And I need your help. I'm not saying subscribing will fix your life, but no one who's subscribed has ever been attacked by geese. Coincidence? You decide. Let's continue.
Being poked in the belly button. I don't know if I'm the only one, but it feels so off to me. The most atrocious feeling. It makes me need to pee. Sock seams on my toes. My Tenyo agrees with this post. Full-on crying episodes. We drove an hour last month to go hiking and he couldn't get his socks right and had a meltdown. Ended up having to basically abandon the trip. I'm not saying this to be glib, but has he tried wearing them inside out? I find it decreases the sensation of the seams. Cracked heels rubbing on satin sheets. Rubbing on anything. I go full-on dermatillomania when I haven't kept up on my feet. I have to get shots in my eyes every once in a while. The numbing drops they use don't work for me. I have alopecia, an incurable disease that causes hair loss all over the body, mainly the head. They have creams and shit to put on the bald spots, but the best way to make your hair grow back is to get steroid injections into your scalp. Very uncomfortable and painful, although I will say that I'd prefer shots in my scalp rather than my eyeballs. Well, that's pretty hardcore/gangsta right there. Being sweaty and having non-sportswear stick to your body. Being sweaty at all. When the bottom of your feet itch. When it feels like you've got an itch inside the ball of your foot, but you're also driving or wearing work boots. And you have ticklish feet. And no amount of scratch will satisfy that itch. It sucks. When your palm itches, and for some reason, biting it seems to be the best option. Lol. Anything at the dentist. Hate it. When they use the nettle scraper thing. Got dental work done yesterday, and the way I wanted to just pass away in that chair, dental science should make some progress and bring an alternative to that shitty metal scraper. Unexpected wetness anywhere. Like if someone touches me with a wet hand, stepping or sitting on something wet, etc. Unexpected is the key word. Showers, swimming, hand washing, etc. is all okay, but unexpected, I feel rage. Stepping in someone's shower puddle in my socks. I swear it is my stepson's goal to see how much water he can retain on his body before stepping out of the tub. Dry off, then step out. He's 22 now, by the way, and he still does it. Our dog just loves to smear her drooly, drippy jowls all over my bare arms. Ew, 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 ew. Brain zaps when you stop taking antidepressants, or even just forget to take them one time. It's like a small electric shock in your head. It doesn't hurt, but it feels really uncomfortable, as if your brain had the hiccups, but it also makes you dizzy every time it happens, and there's nothing you can do to make it stop. Oh my God, forget sertraline once, enjoy the bolt of electricity whenever you move your eyes. Not being able to breathe through one or both nostrils due to allergies or a cold. Especially at night, right? I've gone so far as to meet with an ENT who had a look around. Nope, no problem seen. Granted, I wasn't in the middle of any particularly noteworthy occlusion or blockage event at the time. And as much as I love spicy food, sometimes I get some sort of reaction that causes a slight swelling up in there somewhere. I'll take an OTC med for it, which seems to settle it down. Do you ever have those random days where you feel like you can truly breathe freely and openly, though? Those are wild. Seems like I'm having one of those right now. Yes, it's the absolute worst at night. NTPCP. Need to poop, can't poop. Actually, the worst. Had one recently. After 2 hours, I was so close to calling an ambulance. Waiting mode. It's the state I put myself in when I have non-optional plans that day. I completely get this. The best thing I did was set an alarm for when I have to get ready, and I can ignore it until the alarm goes off. I've only experienced it a few times, and it was like doom scrolling, but without the microdosing of dopamine. I found that pre-planning the previous night helps, such as, okay, tomorrow I will have non-optional plan A at 12:30 p.m., so I will make plans for the time between 8 a.m. and 11:45 p.m. to keep myself occupied. If you make yourself an actual planned schedule for that day, it can boost you out of waiting mode sometimes.
That's the issue. When it comes to plans I can't say no to, they're usually made by my mom with no notice. That's why I can't really plan for it. When I hear styrofoam squeaking together, I have a visceral, physical sensation that rattles me to the bone. Just reading this made me feel it in my face and forehead. For me, bad is nails on satin sheets. That plastic some puffer jackets or vests are made of rubbing together, I can feel it in my teeth just thinking about it. It's instant vacate to room while plugging the ears like it's full of bees. Ungodly lucky I don't live somewhere colder, because every day would be my hell, instead of just occasionally. Studies show that people who like and subscribe are 83% more attractive. I didn't make that up. The voices in my head told me that. So hit the buttons for science.